What is going on, guys, and welcome to a new video. And today is going to be a review video of one of the new items in the Soul Reaper store. It's a new reward that was introduced to the game this week, which is the Book of Death. Now I'll quickly go over some of the other rewards that have been released today, and then we will purchase the Book of Death and I will create one and I'll be testing it out. So first and foremost, obviously, if we head into the rewards section for Death, you can see here we've got 516 Reaper points, and the unlock is here, the Book of Death for 500 Reaper points. And the other rewards that were released were the Death Notes for 40 Reaper points, and what these are required to create the Book of Death. You need 4 of them, as well as a Hydrix, cut Hydrix to create it. The next reward that they released was the Reaper's Choice, so this gives you a 1 in 10 chance of being able to actually pick your Reaper task. After that was a sort of cosmetic kind of upgrade, which was the Grave Loot Beam. Same as the Rainbow one for either 75 Reaper points or 750 Slayer points. They introduced the Reaper Scroll, which is a 50% permanent unlock increase for the Slayer XP that you get per task, and also Death Support, which gives you 100% more HP if you die using a sign or portent of life. They introduced a couple more cosmetic items as well, so they had the Death Side and the tiny Bobblehead Death for 100 and 200 Reaper tasks completed respectively. And they also reduce the cost of aura refreshes so that they're more reasonable, and also reduce the cost of Death's Deal. So yeah, that is all of the things that they introduced into the game. So we're going to buy the Book of Death now, and as I said, it takes a cut Hydrix and 4 of these new Death Notes. So I'm gonna the Death Notes are tradable, as is the Hydrix. So obviously I'm going to purchase those on the GE, and we'll create the book. Okay, there we go, that's it purchased, and we'll just head over to the G now to buy what we need. Okay, so we just purchased all the things that we need to create the Book of Death. So we got the Incomplete Hydrix for 25 mil, and then 3 pages at 1.72 mil each. So that comes to 30 mil, plus another 1 page, which is 1.7 mil. So that's almost 32 mil, plus the Onyx that we need to create the Incomplete Hydrix. Is like 34 mil for the Book of Death, so it's a fairly expensive item. So we'll craft that, and then we will create the book. And there it is. It takes 80 crafting to create this book. And there we go, the Book of Death. It is. It has 100% charges, and I would assume that. Well, I would assume that you recharge it using onyxes like the other Hydrix equipment. But I will test that out once I've done a couple of charges on it. It is a pocket slot item, and it has 5 strength bonus to each attack style, so strength, range, magic, and it has a +2 to prayer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go test this out. Now, they said on the recent next stream that this book was aimed at higher level Slayer for one-hitting those higher level mobs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go test it at the 4 elite Slayer creatures. I'm going to do 30 minutes of each and see how many times the book activates, see how many one-hits we get. And I do actually have a task of Ripper Demons at the moment, so we'll start off with the Ripper Demons and then probably move on to the Living Wyverns, the Camels, and also the Acheron Mammoths. I might actually skip the Camels because they don't have high HP. They actually go into the three separate ones, and I might also test it at a couple of other ones like Dark Beasts and stuff like that. So we'll gear up now and head over to Ripper Demons. Okay, so I tested this out at each of the different 4 elite Slayer creatures, and it actually behaves differently at each of them. Well, not at each of them, but so at the Ripper Demons there, you can see on screen now that it does like an insta-kill hit splat on screen like Telos does, and like Virago does, and like the insta-kill darts does. Now, after that we went over to Camels, and it actually, the attack does the maximum life point damage. You can see on the minions here, this is a better shot here, you'll see that it actually does the full damage with the snipe, 11,000 damage. Now, I got 3 insta-kills on minions doing this, and I managed to get 1 on the actual main thing itself, which is here, so it was a 20k dazing shot, which is quite cool to see. And then I tested it at Wyverns, and it was the same as at Camels. It did the sort of 22,500, which is the maximum health that the Wyverns have. So again, an actual hit splat. And you'll see that again here using the Sonic Wave, 22,500 hit splat. And you also get that little death animation. And then at the Acheron Mammoths, again, it was back to the insta-kill. Okay, so now that I've done a fairly thorough test of this book, you know, I've got quite a few kills at higher level Slayer monsters, which is where they suggested this book would be good to use. Now it says on screen at the moment you can see sort of a summary of how the book did. So I did 400 kills, and by 400 kills it means I had 400 chances to perform an insta-kill attack. So as far as I can tell, the insta-kill attack only works on the first hit on the creature itself. It has to be at full HP for it to do the insta-kill attack. For example, it won't do it when it's on like 2,000 life points, because that would be a waste. So it's only from full HP. So with the camels having 4 different... Oh, it has a chance when you first do it, and also a chance on each of the minions. That's 4 chances for an insta-kill during a camel kill. So we had 400 chances to do insta-kill attacks, and of those 400, we had 11 insta-kill attacks, which puts it at a 2.75% chance of getting an insta-kill, or 1 in 36 about. Now, as the book cost me about 34 mil, that puts it at 185k per insta-kill, which is fairly expensive. And I did test it at Glaciers, and it does not work at Glaciers. It acts like the Glaciers are considered a boss, so all it does is it does damage to the Glacier, as opposed to actually one-hitting it, which is a little bit disappointing. I don't think it would be too overpowered to insta-kill the odd Glacier here and there. Like the Acheron Mammoths have more health than the Glaciers, so you know it doesn't feel like it would be that OP doing it there. But then again, I guess the Glaciers do have higher value drops. So yeah, overall 185k per insta-kill, and it initiates 1 in 36 times. I would say that this book is not worth the cost. You know, the amount that it's going to speed up your Slayer tasks is pretty limited in my opinion, especially for the high price of it. I can see myself using this book and then probably not making another one unless it gets a serious buff. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it useful, whether to get one of these books or not. Don't forget to hit the like button if you do, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos. I've got some great ones lined up in the near future. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.